be meeting after a while. We've had some rough time for the last couple of years, but fortunately we hit the ground running, and we managed to put in events in place from 20 itself. And this particular year we've completed 8 events. This is the 9th event that we are stepping into, and after which we of course close our season for the first half, and then we start working on our events starting August, going up all the way to December. Hopefully we should have a well-packed tour this year. This particular event, I'd like to, is great to have this event back here. I'd like to thank Mr. Mukesh Sharma. Sir, thank you very much for partnering with the Professional Golf Tour of India, and of course continuing your support to professional golf. It actually means a lot. For us to be associated with the school actually is something unique, and we are very, very grateful to Prometheus School for the attachment to the PGTI. I think that's one of the ways to try and get more youngsters into the sport. As we say that we also have a clinic at the school, a golf clinic at the school, which is going to be conducted by 2 of our top professionals. This particular week, we have all our top professionals playing. I think we have 15 out of the top 20 playing here this week, so you'll definitely see some great action. We have great stars. We have 2 stars, one sitting on the right and one on the left. On the right is Udayan, who of course, as Nikhil introduced, he's an Olympian, won many titles, and I'm sure that you would love to see him in action. And on the left is Singh, who's been playing some amazing golf. He won last week, and he came up to 308 in the world rankings. He is the 3rd highest Indian on the world rankings so far. Another part of the news is that now you may also know that the Asian Games also permit professional players. So we already have 2 who already been automatically selected as per the world rankings, and we have 10 more who would be going through a trial. Basically, it's just to see the current performance, and that is again changing this year. Of course, golf being part of the Olympics now, part of the Asian Games. So this particular week, I think keeping the weather in mind with the heat, I guess, is still not a deterrent for the professionals. If you ask them, they'll still say that it's not too bad, of course, but that's what sportsmen are all about. I'm sure Udayan and Yuvraj will probably fill you in a little better about the weather and the golf course conditions. I'd like to also thank Mr. Menzies for playing host this week for Noida Golf Club. Thank you very much, sir. To get a golf course is very, very tough, especially where it's heavily packed by members who love to play, and of course for them to stay off the golf course is a bit of a challenge. And I'd like to thank you, sir, for providing us this course, providing the golf course to all the players, and in the condition that it is in. I'm sure that the players would be able to, they've already played a practice round, so they'll probably tell you about the course itself. So thank you all for being here. Please do come by on the golf course and watch some action and give us the support that is required to take it another step higher. Thank you.
Mukesh Sharma, Chairperson and Director of Prometheus School, kindly address the gathering.
Thank you, Nikhil. Thank you, Mr. Uttam. I would like to first of all thank PGTI for partnering with Prometheus School and Noida Golf Course for hosting the tournament. Thanks to Udayan and Yuvraj for being here. So Prometheus School, it's normally unheard of a school supporting professional tournaments. School would, you would normally find in inter-school competitions and all. The reason that I chose to do that is because I would like our students to see that there is a career in sports also, that they get My goal is to be able to inspire, encourage students to take up golf or any sport for that matter as a profession and represent India in international events. With players like Udayan who represented India in Olympics, in last Olympics, I am very confident that he would be able to inspire, encourage students to take up golf seriously. Prometheus School is the only IB continuum school in India to offer A levels and IGCSE. Now, parents who are able to afford education in an IB school, they can support their child's passion. So if a child is interested in golf and our friends are able to encourage, motivate them to take up golf, I don't see why India cannot get number one in Olympics. I was very impressed with what we've seen in last few years in terms of India's ranking in the global realm. Aditi Ashok in top 3, right? She slipped by one, but that's fine. At least she made it there. That is what makes me proud. And I think if organizations like Prometheus School, private organizations come forward and contribute, do their bit in the field of sports, I know that India can do much better in the global scenario. So once again, thank you very much to Mr. Uttam Mundi, and it is a pleasure to be associated with PGTI. Thanks.
As Mr. Mundi and all on stage, our role here as a facility management and providers, we have kept the facility in the best condition, even the postponed the pouring of the floodways. And we have been associated with PGTI and all the sporting bodies. In 2018 and 2019, and of course 2020 we could not do, and 2021 I don't recall, there were some issues in the pouring front only. And this year we welcome everyone and we wish every player here. I understand on behalf of the NGC management, professional golfing is all about pain, struggle, and tears. It's not something like a amateurist exercise. It has a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, and the results are, of course, indeed the golden one. With all the things in mind, I wish everyone here, all the players, very best, and with a pledge that we continue to support PGTI in the days to come. That's all I can say for the time being, and we'll be there at the course. And with that, I end my small